The documentary sent me spinning. I don't think I slept for 5 nights. So for the audience who has not yet seen the documentary, it's called The Grab. What's being grabbed?
Well, it's basically looking how, powerful forces around the world are very focused on food and water, sort of for survival of their governments or for corporate profits in the 21st century, and what the impact of that is, both like right now, like what's happening right now, and what people are saying is likely to play out in the future. The documentary opens up by saying, we might, the way that we're heading is not having enough food and water in huge regions of the world that are going to lead to destabilization of countries, right? And then you end up with mass migration. And then you have mass migration of people into places that might themselves be fragile or holding on. And then those places become destabilized. And then you have another place where people are migrating from, right? And you see the rise of political rhetoric in countries because of migration issues now. And there's a report I have, a cable or a report from the State Department that says the number one reason that people were leaving Guatemala wasn't because of gangs or kidnappings. It was because people were hungry. People were hungry. What do you do? What do you do if you are watching your kids not eat well? In Guatemala, I think 50% of children are stunted because of malnutrition. What do you do as a parent?
I would do anything.
Yes. Right?
I would do anything.
I went to Venezuela in 2017 because they were running out of food. And so people were literally starving, people that had 9-to-5 jobs. And I went down there and people were using WhatsApp and Twitter to try to find, and keep in mind that Venezuela was once one of the 20th wealthiest countries in the world. At that point, people were using WhatsApp and Twitter just to try to find food in grocery stores, but they couldn't find any. And so I was talking to doctors, I was talking to mechanics across the board. Unfortunately, I filmed a family whose parents had 9-to-5 jobs digging through a dumpster with their kids because they couldn't find. And that was 2017. What's happened since 2017? Millions of Venezuelans have left Venezuela, right? People can hate whoever the leader is. They don't usually pick up all of their lives and put their children on their back and then go try to climb across the Darien Gap or leave everything behind just because they don't like their political leader or because things have gotten a little bit more difficult. Right. People take those huge measures when they're watching their kids go hungry, or they themselves are going hungry.
So when I first started watching it, I thought, well, okay, some countries have these resources, other countries have those resources. So of course you would grow food elsewhere, have it shipped in. So it seemed very normal, made perfect sense in the first 5 minutes.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the podcast, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And make sure to let me know what guests you want to see on in the future.